get off to a rivalry win here over the Cincinnati Bearcats. First, just how does that feel? It's a 7th victory for Xavier in a series in the 32nd meeting. So what's it like to take that sort of little piece of turf here in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, I know this rivalry means something to the respective schools in the city. Before I talk about the game, one of the things kind of hanging over the whole thing is, we lost a very bright member of the soccer community in Allie, and they've had to deal with the emotion that comes with that every single game. And I know the Sidlowskis personally, and Dave and Tracy, and we're thinking about her. And this is smaller than that. But yeah, the victory felt nice.
It was a nice moment at the end where both teams were able to come by and just give a thought to Allie and her family and what happened with her. Yeah,
we wanted to give Allie a tribute because a lot of our players knew her, and like I said, the soccer community is small, but we didn't want it to. We wanted to play the soccer game and get that done with, and then pay our respects. Yeah.
Talk about your match tonight. Big advantage in corner kicks, big advantage in shots. Just 3 on frame. You did get 1 in. We'll talk about that goal a little bit later, but just talk about the attack in general. How you feel that went?
Yeah, I mean, the game was interesting. They came out in a little bit of a different shape than we expected, so we had to make an adjustment. And I think the pockets of space that we were expecting to be open were different than the ones that emerged. And I think our team, managed that pretty well in the first half, and we were able to get time and space and attack in wide areas. I thought we were very wasteful and very kind of soft or lacking personality in the final third, and so we went to halftime 0-0, and I wasn't very happy with that, and I let the team know that.
You had some players show some of the diversity, technical ability. Vargas, Shelby Salee really had a nice game, was able to change direction and kind of do what she wanted with the ball. What are you seeing out of some of these young players as you are getting to your 3rd match this year?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this to a lot of people, and I'm not kidding. Once these younger kids grow up and understand the mentality that it takes, and once we get our injured players back, we are going to be a handful going forward. These younger players are talented. Sonia's coming into her own. Emma's coming into her own. They're starting to understand the work that it takes. They're starting to show their personality on the field and the confidence to take players on. Emma, Sonia, Shelby, Chloe, they all did things 1v1 that we haven't seen much here over the last couple of years. So it could be something pretty dangerous going forward.
Cincinnati was able to put a little more pressure on you attacking-wise in the second half. Livy Jenkins' off-balance save really kind of saved you from going down 1-0. Just talk about what you saw there and some of that athleticism that you talked about before the season. She's able to kind of reach out, falling backwards, and grab that ball. Yeah, part of the reason I was a little bit upset about the first half, us not taking the lead while having a lot of the play, is you don't want to let this team hang around. I mean, they're too dangerous. They're too good. They're clinical on set pieces, and they had some set pieces in the second half that were putting us under pressure. They're serving the balls into the box, and they have, Ashley Barron is a handful, as are a bunch of them, and one of them dropped kind of in the 6 and was a mad scramble, and OJ was on the ground and this and that. And I honestly don't know how they didn't score. I thought they would, and finally OJ emerged with it. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but that was, I don't think they really had a dangerous chance in the game except for that one, and that one was extremely dangerous. You had a couple of good ones. Emma Marcus put one on frame, sort of a little bit wide in the first half, but you get the goal in the 82nd minute.
Yeah, I think it was Chloe, right?
First, yeah. With Chloe Netzel. She was kind of off balance there at the edge of the box and got it to her foot and got it in.
I mean, every interview I've given, I've spoken about Chloe's talent. It is immense, right? And Chloe can do things that most people can't. And whether that's on the dribble, whether that's ball striking, she spends a lot of time on her craft, and we're just trying to get her the confidence and the mentality to use it. So Chloe's, she was a one-touch finish on a ball that skipped on a slick surface, and I think she was kind of falling backward, and she was able to keep it down. And then 2 minutes later, she dribbled through 3 or 4 players and almost got another. And Shelby's almost scored again. Grace Mentor almost scored again. And I was really hoping for that second, but it never came.
So what do you want to work on between now and a quick turn back here when you get back on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, we're thin, and so I think we're at the point where I don't know how much we're going to fix soccer. A lot of it's just going to be physical. We have some tired kids out there, and they were tired coming in. It's supposed to be 90 degrees again, so it's the mentality, right? We have to have a sharp mentality. We have to be brave, and that's what I challenge the kids to do today, the players to do. We scrimmaged UC last spring, and it was icy on the field, and this and that, and I was like, show them there's a big difference between a scrimmage and a game, and I think they did that tonight, and I think we have to carry that mentality over to Murray State.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.